14 years. Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how we started off today. That's Team Kenya starting a 4 game.
Nairobi, welcome to Nairobi on the final day of the Africa Youth Africa Cup, Youth Africa Cup 2026, which doubles up as the Youth World Cup qualifiers. Today, Saturday, in Nairobi, fine weather, very, very fine weather, good for the game, good for hockey. As we start in the game coming up, South Africa already underway with against Ghana. This is a game that promises to be a fireworks game, pitting some of one of the most gifted players in the ladies event, Eva, against one of the most resolute defenders in the South Africa camp, Cody. Ghana have it, trying to make quick inroads into South African territory, and it's creating South Africa creating a 2v1. Easy does it for South Africa. Early goal for South Africa. It's what we call a good morning call. And South Africa already won up against Ghana with just barely 2 minutes played. Martina on the wrist, Cody on the restart, tries to find a sweep pass across field. Handled nicely by Ania, who's really trying to push her way through, but judged for obstruction. Clear, quick start. Bounces off to Okene. Cody will pick the pieces. Does a nice eliminate, but only up to Okene. The game is being played so far just on one side of the play. They're not able to switch play as a short ball goes flying, makes it a restart for South Africa. The ball in the game of fives is supposed to be around and about the height of the goal boards, and anything above that, and depending on the distance, becomes dangerous and or a foul. South Africa will have the restart just inside in their half, which is not a scoring territory. Now they're in the Ghanaian half, and that is a scoring territory. Zaila tries to have a reverse receive, misses it completely. Ghana will restart. South Africa seem to be really, really fired up to start up, to choke a result out of this. Cody tries a long one on a reverse shot, and it is a beautiful goal from South Africa. 2-0 from Martina, Yonka Martina. The keeper kind of had the angles covered, but the power on the shot was a little bit too much. South Africa in total and complete dominance. Again, another reverse shot, but judged to have been on a back stick. Restart for Ghana. The teams are really showing a lot of commitment into their causes. They've played, this is the third day of very high octane, high intense games being played here at the Dashmesh Stadium in Nairobi, the Sikh Union grounds. And if you look at it, the weather today is just amazing, beautiful weather. 18 degrees thereabout centigrade, wind speed of about 6 kilometers per hour, and humidity of about 72 thereabout percent. Perfect weather for hockey. It's just a chill weather, not too much sweating, not too much fatigue. Beautiful weather for hockey. South Africa on the ascendancy again. Zyla, keeper, makes a beautiful save. Cody comes through on a rebound, and it is goal number 3 for South Africa. Really, really fired up. South Africa seems to be enjoying the early morning games. All their best games have come early morning. Second shot, and another one. Martina just makes it 4 for South Africa. In comes Addison, and what's she gonna do? Rounds the keeper out nicely by Azania, and it is goal number 5. They're running riots, South Africa. They're running riots over Ghana. Ghana don't seem to have an answer to this. The talismanic player and captain Eva just had a quick start. Umpire says, hold on a little. She's been largely invisible in this game, Eva. She's been very instrumental and influential in how Ghana play. But today, and in this game, it's really not gone her way so far. South Africa on possession, in a very interesting position to make a score. Quickly taken by Claire, finds Ferreira, uses the board, falls kindly to Addison. They're swinging it around nicely. They're swinging it around nicely, South Africa. Moving Ghana in and out of positions, creating spaces to play. Ghana yet to find a response to it. South Africa getting very quickly into shape and putting pressure, and they're really squeezing the spaces for Ghana to really outlet. The shape and structure, very compact, very resolute. Ferreira loses out. Claire will pick it up, takes a huge punt up front. Loss in position by Azania. Ghana in possession, tried to use the board nicely. In the game of fives, hockey fives, the boards become your extra player if you find yourself in a difficult position, and you can actually give yourself a pass off the boards to eliminate, to create a 2v1, and that's the element of play that the players are not really consistently exploring. It makes life so easy for you when you're in a tight spot to just play off the board and receive the return pass off the board. Interestingly, the board doesn't have problems with its technical ability in terms of receive and pass back. So where you place it, it was going to come back, depending on the angles you choose. Eva on the ball, quick start, takes a shot. Keeper up to 8, keeper saves it. Cody gains possession. Outlets cheekily. Goes to Azania, running round the right channel. Addison. Been bundled off the ball. She's been bundled off the ball by Ania Esther. Ferreira makes an attempt, and it is goal number 6. Goal number 6 for South Africa.
South Africa 6.
Looks like South Africa is playing for goal aggregates here. Okine nicely weaves out. Ball lost, possession lost. Foul for South Africa just starting at the quarter mark. Ferreira on it. Judged to have had a foul in there. South Africa donning all white and yellow socks. Ghana in yellow and black socks. Recovered nicely by Zala, and great save by the keeper. Swivel by Claire. No, sorry, that was Martina trying to create a moment of brilliance in there. Takes a push. The umpire sees something they did not like. Foul against Ghana. Advantage South Africa. Cody on it. Lays it back to Ferreira. Takes a swing. Rebound off the board. Contest with the keeper. Ball visible. No foul. Ania weaving her way out. Has Ferreira for company. She still keeps possession. It's a foul. Foul against South Africa. And ends up in a challenge. Ferreira has been adjudged to have aggressed the rules of the game. And she's gone for temporary suspension. Eva on the challenge. Keeper to the rescue. Nzama keeping the team really in the game, minding very much about her clean sheet, makes an intervention. Eva is a very able player technically, but she seems not to get it right when it comes to the challenge and goes straight into the keeper. Great shot, great save by the keeper. Elizabeth Mensah still has possession, has Martina for company. And been fouled, she has to take it to the quarter mark. Can she play wide? Plays it back. But they're not able to spread it quite well. South Africa back to full complement now. Nice pass to Claire on the board, but she was too late to get there. Eva. Mensah goes for a shot. She didn't go low enough, and the ball knocks the back of the stick. Not very nicely done. Cody. Claire. Good switch. Beautiful shot. That is what it is about transfer of play. If you transfer play from ball side to help side, you create angles and shooting opportunities. And that's what Ghana is not doing at the moment. South Africa just shifted their angle of attack from the ball side to the help side, and there was acres of space for Claire to take the shot. Beautiful tactical awareness. Eva goes for the shot herself. Not on target. Cody punts it upfield. In a 1v1 situation. Cody still has it. Could they go for a transfer? Goes for directing a vertical pass. Not very effective with it. Martina almost got knocked in there. Okine takes a shot. Ricochets off the board. Falls kindly to Cody, who punts it forward. Zyla will have the, but it's on the quarter, and Cody started quickly, falls to Martina, goes into a dribble, foot foul, advantage Ghana. But there was an initial foul of Ghana, so they've pulled for the first foul, advantage South Africa. Claire takes a shot. Knocks the foot of a Ghanaian player, and possession still remains South Africa. The ball has to start on the quarter mark, and they started it just before the quarter mark. Into Cody, opportunity to shoot. She does. Rebound off, cleared nicely by Esther off the keeper. Cody aggressively goes forward. Zyla, can she use the board? No, she chooses a dribble, loses out of possession. Eva recovers, and now they have Esther, who's been fouled by Claire. Eva weaves against past Claire, dropped it back. Okine just missed it totally. Zyla, tackled by Esther, takes a shot. Keeper Nzama onto the rescue. Claire in possession for South Africa. Is there a possibility to pass? She knocks it upfield. Martina will chase after it. Recovers. Plays to Esther on the board. Esther has Cody for company. Those are two very determined players in that picture. Esther, Eva and Cody, very determined players. Always giving over and above what they have for the teams. The back stick. Zyla. And the dribble. And that comes, there we go for the break. End of the first half. South Africa 7, Ghana 0. Shortly coming up are the highlights of that period. Enjoy. South Africa 7, Ghana 0 for the first half. Welcome back to the second half. South Africa quickly back onto the pitch. Trying to wonder what the technical bench could have done, said, or didn't do, or didn't say to change the complexion of this game or to better the complexion of this game. Ghana also back in, the umpires streaming in. In a moment, we will be underway. The umpires check with the TO and good to go, second half. South Africa taking a healthy lead into the restart. Ball jumps off the board. It has to start from inside of the board, slightly inside. They find Eva. Eva's not been able to weave her magic today in this game. But again, we can probably try and look at it as a question of fatigue. 3 days of of hockey is not as easy as it should be, or as it seems when you're on the pitch every so often. Ferreira takes a shot, and Okine has been fouled by Zyla. Claire takes a huge shot upfield to use the board for Zyla. For Addison, sorry. Addison takes a shot. Keeper rebounds it. Only up to Esther. Ferreira quickly takes it, finds Claire. Claire goes for a shot. Keeper up to the task. Addison on it. Esther battles Addison for it. Self pass to the board. Taken by Ferreira. Finds Claire. Takes a huge one upfield. Deflection, good save by keeper. Azania was really on point with that deflection. The keeper equal to the task. Dudu Mabel. And once more, there's a shot from out of range, but really not on target. Didn't trouble Dudu Mabel on the Ghanaian goal at all. Okine plays it upfield. Faith Saki starts on a dribble, close on too quickly for the umpire's liking. Faith on it again, weaves past Claire, creates a challenge, and Ghana have an opportunity to pull one back from the challenge. The last one wasn't as successful because Eva went straight into the keeper's path, making it too easy for the keeper. And Zama Enyele equal to the task. Is she going to change tacks today? The ball is adjudged to have rolled on the back stick. Very strange because she had a forearm carry, and very strange that it could have been on a back stick, but that's what the umpires have seen. Huge overhead and into the keeper's space. It's a contested ball. The receiving player has to be allowed 5 yards to be able to receive. Eva wants her way. It's Eva against 3 South Africans and loses out on the contest. Okine. She had faith for company, but she didn't try to find faith. Just instead choosing to knock it. Esther. She's really battling well. Wins that battle against Azania. Faith goes for the challenge. Goes for the contest. As Ferreira for company. Claire. She has a big shot, Claire. Plays into board. Falls nicely to Azania, who tries to make an attempt but not as successful. The ball has to be on the half line because it went over the boards, over the backboard. Claire on it. Ghana in shape. Claire loves to, oops, that's a very unlucky trip and could be very, very painful on Azania. On Anya, on Anya. And she's up. She's up and walking. It's a good sign. It's a good one. Starts to play herself. Anya Essa finds Okine. They're ever so present. But the South African defensive shape seems to be drifting nicely to counter the Ghanaian outlets. And they're recovering almost all the attempts now. Claire goes for shot. Nice use of the board. Falls to Ferreira. Looks up, finds a pulse. looks for the pass, finds a pass. She enjoys her overhead plays. She's one of the few players on pitch in the tournament who are playing the overheads. Okine onto the board, falls kindly to Faith. Claire recovers it, plays it on Faith's foot. Claire with a huge shot upfield. A ball goes over the board for possession South Africa. There's a touch of Ghana. So they will start on the half line. They will restart on the half line. Just one step into, she's pulled it back, gained 5, and now she can inject it. Played back to Cody. Ferreira has opportunity to shoot. Missed totally by Zyla. Good reverse shot, but not on target. Rolls out of play by Cody. Such a joyful player to see. She's been very, very sacrificial for South Africa. Gets knocked, comes back. Eva on the shot. Equal to the task it's in Zama. Enyel Hezama. She's been very stable, very, very stable in goal. An opportunity for South Africa to score with Zyla. Played back into Ferreira. Cody goes for the shot. And last like that, the keeper just watch it. The keeper just watch it go past her. With a smile, beautiful smile on her face. Cody, the South African captain, makes it 8 for South Africa. The whole Ghanaian defense just watched the ball drift past. Eva has 3 for company, draws a foul. Okine recovered. The South Africans are closing down Ghanaian spaces so quickly. Ghana seems to be losing position every time they have the ball in the South African half. Okine. And Zama rebounded only up to Okine again, falls to Faith. Takes a shot. Again Zama up to the task. Oh, rarely misses from that range, Eva. But now she has. There's an opportunity for shot by Martina. She had Zyla for an option. Chose to go for the shot. Didn't make a nice smooth connect. And the keeper makes it look easy as a save. Cody. Back to Zyla. On the shot. Ball goes out of play. Guinea starts up. Foul for Ghana deep in South African territory. And Okine is going to take it. She's on the quarter mark, but only up to Cody. Chooses to carry. Good ball carrying skills. Finds Zyla. An opportunity saved by the keeper. Mabel. Eva. Ball back to Eva again. Takes a shot. Goes off the boards. And the umpires say they had a touch of South Africa. Oh, actually, Cody saved it off the line. Coming through for South Africa every time, all the time, Cody. Zyla. There's a foot of Esther Anya. South Africa start on the quarter mark. Claire with a big shot. Successfully defended by Ghana. Martina. Oh, Oh, beautifully done by Azania Patterson. Faked the keeper to go down, was composed, gets the ball over the keeper, easy does it. South Africa 9, Ghana 0. That's beautiful, real composure in front of goal. She didn't panic. Many players would probably want to try and force it into the net, into the keeper. But Patterson was so easy on the ball, composed, aware of her choices. Looked at the keeper is on the floor, a lot of space above the keeper. Simple little flick, easy goal. Beautiful skill sets. Azania, robustly tackled by Okine. Faith goes for pressure, and now it finds Zaila, who's on a shot but not on target. The energy levels starting to drain off the players. And there's been really no impact from Eva in this game today. She's been the talismanic captain for Ghana and always coming through for Ghana, lifting Ghana every time, all the time. But today, it looks like not a good day in office. She sat up again, makes an attempt. Even when with a bad day in office, she's made the most attempts for Ghana against South Africa. She's been the most likely source of a goal if there was to be a goal for Ghana in this game. 1v1, keeper comes to the rescue again. And look, Eva tries to rescue. Ferreira makes the yards, goes for the reverse of the board, falls to Claire. Faith makes an intervention. Okine been kept really busy on the boards by Ferreira. Faith, she's going for goal. Nice save by the keeper. Ferreira. Addison for company. Takes a shot. Rebound off the boards. Keeper miskicks it, but still advantage South Africa. And now Eva comes to the rescue. Okine for company. She's been left so easily by Claire, who takes a big one upfield. Esther been bumped. Oh, Esther's been knocked over by Addison, but the umpire sees it otherwise and gives the ball to South Africa. Esther had a full possession of the ball and been bumped off, and the umpire saw it differently. Eva carries the ball deep into South African space. Rebound. Faith just misses it, and umpire says it's foot of South Africa. Foot of Esther. They had possession 100%, and now looks like a 1v1 for South Africa, and easy does it by Addison. And they get to double digits, South Africa. They've been so organized, South Africa. They've managed their transition so very well. Every time they've recovered the ball deep in their territory, they've always had a dangerous moment on the Ghanaian backyard. Claire. Another big, huge shot. She looks like she's South Africa's biggest hitter in the game. Eva tries it, all too overwhelmed. Eva makes a shot again. She's had the most shots for Ghana in the entire tournament, I think. And there Goes the buzzer. Score stands at South Africa 10, Ghana 0. The first match of the day. The first match of the day ends there. South Africa with a convincing victory over Ghana, 10-0. The next match coming in around and about 25 minutes. So we get to the highlights of what has been in the first match. Enjoy.
Good morning. We are on day 3 and I'm here with Cody. Cody, good morning. How was your morning today?
Good morning. It was amazing. A lot of nerves, but it was so nice to be here so early in the morning. And yeah, it was very nice.
How do you feel your performance has been with this game?
Oh my gosh, we said from the beginning of the day that we're going to come out with a bang because we really want to achieve higher. And I'm just so proud of the girls. I'm so proud of them.
And amongst your team, who do you feel has been the most exceptional performance for the first game?
I'm not too sure, to be honest. It's all like pretty good games. Probably yesterday.
Okay. Yeah. Amazing. We have enjoyed your performance. We have enjoyed your game. And all the best as you keep going. Thank you so much.
I'm well.
So tell me, how are you enjoying this tournament since day one? Because you've been here from the get-go.
Yeah, by the way, it is good Kenya is hosting and we are happy. Yeah, and this is showcasing the talent. And what I'll tell you is it's been amazing.
Of all these young players that we have here, who has been your most outstanding? Like the most outstanding team, you're looking at them and you're like, these are very skilled girls or boys.
Okay, first I'll root for Kenya, boys, then SA, girls. Yeah.
They're performing well?
Yes.
And who do you think will take this away?
For Kenya is for boys is Kenya.
Okay.
For girls, I'm yet to decide, but I think Kenya will SA will take it.
And now, Bucho, you are a player, you're a coach, you are in the hockey community. So tell me, what do you think will be the impact of these fives that we are hosting currently?
One thing I'll tell you, it is showcasing talent. 2, it will market Kenya out there. Then 3, it will also showcase that as Kenya, as a country, and in sports, generally sports, we are doing much better.
Do you think we'll be adopting this for our high schools? Because these are young players, they are high schoolers.
One thing I'll urge most coaches is to now scout for talent in high schools, because now you see like these hockey fives, most of them are high schoolers. This is under 18.
Yeah.
So we need to now go back to the grassroots so that we check whether high schools are producing much talent, because as coaches, we are trying to bring up upcoming talents and everything. And you see like Kenya, like the likes of Onyi, yeah. So it shows that we are doing something good.
And given that this is the first time that we are actually adopting the fives kind of play, do you think it's being adopted also across our spaces? Is it being adopted in East Africa, in West Africa? What do you think?
Continent-wise, it is being adopted, but in Kenya, most of the rules here. You see, some of the players don't know the rules, so we need to adopt it more often. Other than the 11 aside, we do the hockey fives. We do now. We also need to mix up at least, like how football does. The hockey fives, at least get a girl inside there. Get a lady inside there so that it gets so entertaining.
Okay, thank you so much, and keep championing our team right on that side. Okay, thank you.